So if you've seen this channel in the past, you know where I stand. Cardio can only be used as a tool to help you amplify the progress you're already making, never a crutch you lean on to get results. And yeah, both low and high intensity have their own unique benefits, but that's not what we're going over today. Today, we're answering the question of whether or not you can implement cardio in a way that not only helps you break through any fat loss plateaus you might be having, but also helps you put on some muscle. And there is when you do it like this. Let's get after it. So you may have noticed I'm sporting the backyard version that comes fully rusted, and it's been marked on by several of our dogs. And that's simply because this is how my wife and I settle arguments, because as you know, the assault bike is all knowing. So the way we do it is we hop on, and the first one to give up is the lying piece of shit. But you don't need this nice of a model. Most gyms are going to have some version of assault bike that allow you to do what I'm about to tell you. And I do think it's important to reiterate how vital it is for anybody who hasn't really seen any results in terms of decreasing their body fat to at least make some progress with diet alone. That way you never feel stuck or handcuffed to a trainer, and you'll know exactly what you should or shouldn't put in your face. Because if you've been in this industry long enough, you've ran into a few trainers whose only answer for their client who wants to lose weight is to add cardio. And every time their client hits a plateau, the only thing they know how to do is increase the cardio to a point where it gets obscene. And this is especially disheartening when somebody's getting ready for a bodybuilding or fitness competition, and this is their regimen, because you know after the show, they're going to gain at least 15 pounds. And especially disheartening when it's a woman, because you see the whole transition and you see the train wreck about to happen, because a week before the show, they're exhausted, but they feel great about the way they look. So they show up to the gym in basically Band-Aids and dental floss. And then a week after, they show up in a snowsuit. And you just look at their trainer like, do you realize what you've done? F***ed it up. Moral of the story, don't rely on cardio. But to the point, the way you're going to implement this strategy is on leg day. After you've destroyed your legs as you're walking out, pull off that headphone and listen closely. Kind of the way you do when you rent a hotel room and you hear the neighbors next to you. So you turn down the TV volume real quick to see if you can hear them having sex. Like that. If you listen closely, you'll hear the assault bike talking shit to you. Side note, don't ever do this at the gym. It's probably stained with farts. So what you're going to do is after you trashed your legs and gone through every exercise you plan to do, you're going to hop on the assault bike and do 3 30-second rounds. And for the person that asks, how hard should you push yourself? As hard as you possibly can. Take a minute, 2 minutes rest in between, whatever you need. But the idea here is we're transforming what you previously thought of as cardio into another exercise you do on leg day. And this comes with obvious benefits. One, the calories you burn while you're doing this because it's a form of cardio. The second, whatever afterburn effect you get. Now the jury's still out on how long this actually lasts and how significant this is, but I know for me personally, when I implement this, even on an off day when I just do it by itself, I'm burning up. Have that awkward experience when you go to a public place and everybody seems comfortable around you and you got sweat dripping off your face, you got giant pit stains, and yeah, that's my experience. Is it hot in here? Pretty hot out there, huh? January, pretty hot. And finally, what I think is the biggest benefit is it sets the standard. Reminds you the effort that's required to make a significant change, and it carries over to the rest of your training, because we've all seen those people at the gym that just mosey around, do a couple lackluster sets, they hop on the treadmill and drag ass, and then they get frustrated they're not changing, but just want to go up to them and ask them, why are you even here? I'm sure you masturbate harder than this. And it goes without saying, but those 3 30-second rounds are just a starting point. If you're a go-getter, start and end your leg day with it, or up it to 5 sets. And at that point, congratulations, you're doing cardio like an adult. And if you haven't got a chance to check out the 30-day program, it's 20 videos, it's $20, it's 30 days, and it'll kick your ass. Man, if you haven't watched these videos, I'd watch those next, but most importantly, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon.